My channel, Forever Dark, starting with the 4. And please subscribe to my channel. Please just press that subscribe button if you see it, please. Alright, so today we are going to be talking about how to know if someone doesn't love you. Okay, so I'll give you 6 signs. I'll be very brief. I won't take much of your time. I'll be very brief. Just stay tuned until the end of the video. Maybe you'll pick out something. But one point is that if you notice one of these signs, it doesn't actually mean the person doesn't love you. If you see one of these signs, but if you see all of them, like the 6 signs, all of the 6 signs that I'm gonna give you, if you see them in this person, very first sign to know that someone doesn't really love you is when we talk of action speaks louder than words. That's the first sign. What do I mean action speaks louder than words? If someone really loves you, uh, they must match those words with their actions. Not yet the only that I love you, you're me, I love you to the bottom of my heart, see to the pit, see, nama mioki, like a cup of whatever. Someone needs to show you that they love you. It's not just supposed to be words, it's supposed to be more than words. So when you talk of more than words, let's say you do something for someone, you sacrifice for them, you make I don't know, a present for them, I don't know, you just do something to make them happy. Don't just say I love you, every time I love you, I love you. No, 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 no. So if a person always just comes to you to say I love you, and they don't match those words with their actions, Sarapka. Okay, second sign. What's the second sign? When the person you're dating likes saying do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Yeah, in some cases you can say do what you want, but when they always say do what you want, you're asking for permission, you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, you want to start up something, and they're just like, do what you want. Normally, you gotta do what you want. That person doesn't really care. Because if someone really cares for you, they're supposed to care about what you're going to be doing. Like if you want to go out, they will ask where, all those details. They must have all those details, ask about where you're going, what time you're coming back, if you're going out, and alike. But if the person is just like, do what you want, the person doesn't care. The person was saying do what you want. Like, that is one of the greatest signs to show that someone really doesn't care. So when the person likes saying do what you want all the time, third sign. So the third sign is communication. Yeah, we all know about communication. So the person has to be communicating. If the person really loves you, they have to be communicating often, Not to mungasa kutumia kahaya kachiero in the morning. Naka good night. Tabiki na baby, good night. Ushko. Madikarat. Madikarat they love you. I think I want to the It's but anyway, let's go back to the point. The point is the person who really loves you is supposed to be communicating with you often, and then there's just supposed to be that communication. If the person doesn't communicate much often, maybe after 3 days, 4 days, 2 minutes ago, that person doesn't really care, Yes, even if they're busy, they're supposed to create time for you. They have to communicate with you at least, 2 to 3 times a day. I don't know how many times, but they just have to communicate with you. The time of communication has to be a little bit more. So communication. Let's go to the fourth one. Sign is when you're dating this person and this person avoids talking about issues. Sometimes you can avoid talking about some issues so that you avoid arguments. But then again, there are just some people who don't care. you know, ena that's malanda that person is a suspect. You know, if a person cannot sit down, if you cannot talk about issues in your relationship, if the person keeps on avoiding such talks, you know, it shows that the person doesn't really care. Because if the person really cares, they care about your relationship. Where is it going? We need to sit down and talk about such issues. But if the person is just like, sometimes, you know, I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to explain myself. You know, such talks, I don't have to explain myself. I agree with you. That person is a suspect. Let's go to number 5. This sign is when you're dating someone and then this person is just way too comfortable with the distance that is between you two guys. That is a sign to show that that person doesn't really love you. What do I mean? When a person is, let's say, they don't make up plans to meet up with you. They are always busy doing other things. You know, going out with the friends. With you, you're always the one, you know, trying to make up plans to meet up with this person, because if the person really loves you, they want to be with you every single time. You know, they want to spend time with you. So if a person doesn't look like it doesn't bother them if they're not with you, you know, they're just fine with being without you and all that, yeah, you should worry, because that person doesn't really care. If the person really cares, they want to be with you. Number 6. Last sign, and what is the last sign, you ask? When that person doesn't involve you in their life decisions. Yeah, so they'll be doing things on their own, you know. You might just find out that they have started going to school they never even mentioned about. You don't even know the course and everything. They never mentioned in one of your conversations. Is just tell you, I've gone to school. Like, all right. Another example might be this person maybe just tells you that they're going to America tomorrow. America. Nga ini tamnen center. When they are Nick. I'm where is after 10 years. Well, that is a sign just to show that that person doesn't really love you, you know, because if you love someone, you want to involve them in your decisions, those big decisions that you're making, you want that person to be involved in those decisions. You know, the person that you're with must know what you're going to be doing and everything. So if they don't involve you in those decisions, they just like doing things on their own, you know, terms and everything, they don't love you. Okay, so that was the last sign. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. If you have stayed to the end of the video, I know some of the guys didn't stay to the end of the video, but you did. Thank you. Just leave a, you know, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you want me to advise next in the next video.